Hey, it's Tracy Jones with Honeydrop Kids Club. I want to share something really important that's close to my heart with you about why I started this publishing company. 7 years ago, I had a little girl named Christina, first child, and I wanted to make sure I did everything right. I wanted to make sure she learned how to read and count and that she knew how to pray and she knew about Jesus. And there's so much that you have to teach a brand new human, and you don't know that until you have one. So I would make up bedtime stories for her. I would go to the library to get books, and she caught a passion for reading that's a little bit extreme, literally very extreme. When we went to the library, we didn't get 5 books, 2 books, we got like 30 books because she wanted all the books. And as soon as she learned how to read at the age of 4, she would read them all in a day. But what I learned with that passion that she had, that appetite for reading, we went through a lot of books. So we'd go to the library every week, 30, 40 books a shot. Great stories, childhood memory stories that I remember. But one of the things that was very evident to me was that there was no real teaching about Jesus. And how do I teach the lifestyle and the values that I'm trying to give her? They weren't there. In fact, there were a lot of books that was completely against that. So it's like that left a void, and made me realize that we don't have enough Christian media that actually teaches a child, how do you walk out this life? If you're supposed to be a Christian, how do you walk it out? What do you do? What does it look like? If you know my story, I was raised Christian, always in church, or at least I felt like I was. I was in church a lot, and I learned scripture, and I learned Bible stories, and I learned songs. I sung in the choir, I did all of that. But no one told me in church that if I asked Jesus to help me with my sin issue at that age, and all kids have one at that age as little kids, that he would help me. I didn't learn all that stuff until I was grown. And it made me question why. Why do we have to wait until we're adults and try to figure things out when there are people who have gone before us that could have told us this in stories and in formats that we can consume? How much time does your kid spend watching cartoons or on YouTube or playing games? If you look at how much time they spend in front of media, it's a lot. But what are they learning? What are they consuming? Because I will tell you that all of these major media, all of them, as much as I love Disney and Nickelodeon, they have messaging. They're teaching you something. Kids, when they're little, they're learning something. They're looking for answers, and they're learning it from what they watch, whether it's watching you and how you act at home, or what they see created on the storyboard. I'll never forget the time when my daughter said to me, about 3 years old, that she couldn't wait to meet, I think it was the VeggieTale characters or Paw Patrol, that she couldn't wait to meet these guys. And I had to explain to her that they weren't real. So that's how intense it is for a little kid. They come into this world and they're learning. So what we do here at Honeydrop Kids is we publish stories that are entertaining, that match anything that's put out by Disney or Nickelodeon quality when it comes to the art design, but teaches them some kind of principle that they need to walk out their faith. The other thing that really bothers me about our current state of media is that I went into a bookstore once, and it was a Christian bookstore at a church, all kinds of great books, and I was so excited. I'm like, I'm gonna buy all of these. And every last one of them was like $25, $36. Went to Barnes & Noble, same thing, $20. And I said, if a family is trying to invest in their children's faith with books, you need a lot of books. And those numbers quickly add up, where it's not even affordable for you to be able to go and buy the books that you need. So what we're doing here at Honeydrop Kids Club is producing high quality books that rivals anything that you would see in Barnes & Noble or any national bookseller, and making it at an affordable cost so that the parents can afford to be able to teach their children what they need to know about Christ. And that's why we do what we do here at Honeydrop Kids Club. Thank you for your support. Thank you for listening. And don't forget to like, share, and spread the word.